Welcome back, grain enthusiast. I am so excited to have you here with me today. I am Amy from A Red Spatula, and today I want to teach you how to dehydrate sprouted whole grains. Now, the video prior to this one was a step-by-step guide on how to sprout your own whole grains at home. It's a very simple process. If you missed that, I'm going to link at the end of this video. But there's a couple reasons that you would want to dehydrate your sprouted grains. The first, of course, is to extend the shelf life of those sprouted grains. The second reason, and the reason that I always dehydrate my grains, is that I love to make sprouted grain flour with those dehydrated grains. It's so much less expensive than what you buy it for in the store. Now, don't forget to subscribe. Of course, you don't want to miss any of the new videos that are coming out. And as always, if you have questions, comments, or even successes, I love to hear those. Please drop them in the comment section below. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so I'm showing you this in a dehydrator method. I'll do a whole other video with my sheet drying recommendations as well. But if you are dehydrating for bread, this is the perfect length to sprout your sprouts to. You can go a little bit longer, of course, not a big deal. This was white wheat sprouted for 36 hours. You can see the tail is a lot longer. But no matter how long you sprout them for or what you're going for, the process is still going to be the same. So what you're going to do, and this, I use the La Equip, I'm not sure how to say that, I'll link it in the description, and you take your sprouted grains. This has multi-layer rectangular trays on it. You're going to, and also make sure on your tray, of course, that you have a sheet on it that won't let the grains fall through. This is kind of a finer tray, I guess, for fruit leather. And you're going to spread them out into a single layer on here. I didn't have very many grains, so I just used one tray. But of course, when you're sprouting sprouting and dehydrating a lot of them, you'll probably use multiple trays. So spread this out in an even layer. You're going to cover this. I set mine to about 135 is the range that I go for. And I let mine dehydrate for 48 hours. And I do this because I'm using my grains for flour. I do not want to take a wet grain or even a barely wet grain into my grain mill. And here's what it looks like when it's finished. And I'm going to show you an even closer view too. You can see I went a little longer with this one, and it's got the tails on it. If you don't like those in your grain mill, because it's a little bit trickier to mill it, I guess. What I do is I just kind of squish it in my finger, and the tails will just break right off, and it'll just look like a normal grain again. And then once this is completely dried, you can store it like it is in an airtight container for up to 6 months easily. But generally, if I'm milling flour out of it, I'm going to mill it right away. And as you can see, this process is incredibly simple, especially with a dehydrator. So let me know if you tried this. I want to know how it turned out for you.